And now, Chao Racing 2025 continues with Week 6 of the Women's Division portion. Everyone is on the clock and ready to go. Let's have a Chao race. Week 6 promises a lot of fun and a few surprises, as Christina Bennett, True Johnson, and Ginger Loreen are up first for the 6th week of play, and Ginger Loreen seems like he has a pretty good start. Here she comes, midway to his finish line, and Ginger Loreen wins race number 1. Ginger Loreen is our first winner on my winners list this week. And there you have it, Ginger Loreen is celebrating all his heart. You never know what's going to happen next here on Chao Racing 2025 this week. Now here's Brandon sharing some more of Chao Racing 2025. And welcome back to the second portion of Chao Racing 2025. Get ready to cheer on your favorite divas once again as we present 8 more exciting races of our show this week. Congratulations to Ginger Loreen on winning race number 1 on Pearl Course. Back race number 2 after this word from our sponsor. Week 6 of the Women's Division of Chao Racing 2025 is sponsored by Ulta Beauty. Well, that's one race done. Let's move on to race number 2 now. And for the second race, we have Erica Fells, Polly Linguana, and Pavana Stun. Erica Fells and Polly Linguana trying to improve the 500. Pavana Stun still looking for her first win of the season. So, let's see what the outcome has in store. There's looking to line up. And we'll send down to the field. And it's good luck to Erica, Polly, and Pavana on a continuing quest to try to at least get wins for the season. And this race is underway. And Pavana is scoreless, which means Erica and Polly will have the opening edge. And so are a couple of Super Chat right behind the pack. Right now, Erica and Polly are battling neck to neck, trying to maintain some ground as they head over to the bridges. They're going to stick with the bridges at the current moment. Here comes Polly and Erica making way, and Erica Fells is scoreless. That means Polly Linguana will have control of this race, as the first superstar against Beamers is in fact Polly Linguana, but guess who's getting her first win of the season finally? It's Pavana Stun. She took a shortcut, and Pavana Stun ends her losing streak tonight. Unbelievable! What a deal by Pavana Stun's shortcut strategy. As number 6, we'll take speed as number 2. I can't believe how incredible Pavana Stun came back after forcing to sleep at the start of the race. Yes, I can't believe it either. That was a great win by Pavana Stun, and there's more something coming up to not go away. Well, that was the surprise we just saw in race number 2. Let's see if race number 3 can keep up with the surprising action. Alright, the next contest will have Odette Kroberger, Carly Humpman, the former Dreamcast idol, and Olivia Fortin, where they will be competing on the Sapphire course. So let's hope for the very best for these 3 divas. Everyone's on the clock, and let's rock this place! Alright, there goes the next 3 divas pressing down the line, with Carly Humpman leading over Odette Kroberger, and Olivia Fortin is scoreless, so she'll have to drop down a couple places. Right now, Carly Humpman defending lead over Odette Kroberger, and who is going to get the first fever this time? It is number 2, who leads on the prize to a challenge second place, but now I think she's scoreless. And so is number 6, who is straight in last place behind the competition. He is going to need a couple of speeders to get back in this one, and this is the first of them. And right now, Carly Humpman is scoreless. That'll give Odette and Olivia some time to catch up, but now Odette is scoreless, so Carly Humpman will now have to deal with Olivia Fortin battling for the lead up in the front. And here comes Odette Kroberger with the next command speeders. And right now, Carly and Olivia making their way towards finish line. And Carly Humpman has made the pass from Olivia Fortin, and she once again has command and lead. I don't think any speeders will spoil Carly Humpman's attempt of getting her second win of the season. Yep, it is number 7 who leads on the 5-star job with the next speeders. So Carly Humpman gets her second win of a 2025 season, and the applause from a 4G cast audience section is in full swing. Yes, congratulations, colleague. Lots more fun after this announcement. Stay tuned. Now, here's an advantage one of them will definitely have on the week course. That's right, that's the course we're heading towards next. As facing before, we'll have Molly Brown, Emma Norton, and Sandy McDonald. Yes, one of these Chao definitely has an advantage with the S-Wagon of running game. So get your swing gears ready. Let's find out who has the advantage as we wrap up the first half of Week 6 Winners Division play. Best of luck to these next 3 divas, and please start the race! Alright, and there goes Molly Brown. She has the advantage on the movie quest. She is all in the lead heading towards the goal line, and the road to her 5th straight Women's Division Championship run continues as Molly Brown improves to 4-3 in her impressive dynasty thus far. As number 7, we'll get the 1 females, and that is going to do it. So, Molly Brown is still alive for her 5th straight Women's Division Championship title. That's right, have faith in you, Molly, you can do it. Coming up, we got more exciting action for you, but first have a look at this. Alright, this next race will have the current win-loss record leader at 4-2. And that is Helen Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight she'll be taking on Pauline Carter and Madden Carter to try and make it 5-2. So let's see if Helen Benjamin can remain her top spot on the win-loss records. The players are lined up and ready to go, and good luck to these next 3 DVs on quest for victory. Let's rock this place! And there goes 3 divas. Looks like Pauline Carter has a pretty good start ahead of the other 2 divas. Pauline Carter trying to maintain momentum ahead of the other 2 divas. And here she comes, making way towards finish line. And Pauline Carter has now equalized Helen Benjamin's win-loss records of the leader stats. Pauline is on winner for race number 5. Yep, congratulations on the winner, Pauline. And we'll find out what happens in the next race after we present a word for this. And now, Paul, how about we sit with race number 8, number 6? You got it. Race number 6, we have Payson Jefferson, Sarah Granberry, and Joanne Folksby competing on the Amethyst course. So let's see what happens here. Will this one be exciting? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. This race is underway! Alright. And remember, anything can happen. That's right, anything can happen in Chao Racing Universe. Could happen later on this week, or this season, or any next season. Anything can happen indeed. And right now, Payson Jefferson is scoreless. And it looks like 3 of the Silver Chao are heading for the wire path. As the first superstar that gets beat bus is Payson Jefferson, who's trying desperately to catch her on the ground. Numbers 1, 2, and 7 are all swimming across the water path, trying to maintain the lead over the 8 Chao, and it looks like numbers 2 and 7 are going to thus giving number 1 command on the lead. And Payson Jefferson gets back-to-back spears, trying to catch up to both Sarah and Joanne as they make their way towards the home stretch. And number 1 pauses for 1. Thus giving number 2 a chance to battle with Helen Benjamin, with Joanne Folksby for the win. And as number 1 takes spears, Sarah Granberry barely holds on Joanne Folksby for the win. What a close one. Yup, Sarah Granberry got her 3rd win, and there's more something coming up. Do not go away. Alright, here comes looking race number 7. Race number 7 had Yasmin Aquino, Elena Puka, and Marissa Heenan competing on the Sapphire course. Yes, that last race was truly a down-to-the-wire moment for the past 3 divas. Will the race number 7 be the same thing? We'll find out soon enough. The players line up, ready to go. Everyone's on the clock, and please start the race. And Yasmin Aquino is scoreless, which means Elena Puka and Marissa Heenan will have the opening edge. Right now, number 6 has command on the lead, with numbers 2 and 1 battling for second place behind Elena and Marissa. Elena and Marissa trying to catch up to number 6, and here comes Marissa Heenan with the first speed of this race. Meanwhile, point number 8 is getting stranded in last place behind the competition. And it looks like one Silver Chao is going to rest, and another Silver Chao is pausing for one. Looks like they're all going to hit the wall. So the next BS is probably going to be up in the front, and it will be Alina Booker, who will take BS number 2, trying to catch up to Marissa Heenan for the lead. Here comes Alina and Marissa making way towards home stretch, and they are both going to rest, thus giving Yasmin and Kino a chance to catch up. But here comes Alina Booker, not giving up without a fight, and she takes back-to-back speeders, and Yasmin went a little bit too far. Alina Booker still having command on the lead over Marissa and Yasmin. Marissa and Yasmin trying one last effort to catch up to Alina Booker, but as number 8 takes speeders trying to desperate to stay alive, Alina Booker still hold on for a victory, and Alina Booker wins another down to the wire moment here in race number 7. That's right, another down to the wire moment, and Alina Booker gets her 3rd win. Back at the pit, do not go away. Two exciting down to the wire moments in a row. Could we be looking at a 3rd from race number 8? We will find out, Brennan. But I do know that race number 8, all we have left are Cheryl Days, Wheeler Posey, and Carlisa from Anson to close out week 6 of our women's division portion and the show itself for the week of November 9th. Good luck to the remaining 3 divas. Everyone is on the clock, and let's have a Chao race! Alright, there goes the last 3 divas of the evening, while the work is trying to begin the cleanup method for the week. And right now, I'm going to check the palm race, and they're going to eat food. And there goes Chao Days, pressing down the line, and look at that. The other 2 Chao are dancing to the beat. So Chao Days will have full control and lead up in the front as she heads for the water. As for Wheeler Posey, will start the spears for this week. Chao Days having a comfortable lead ahead of the competition. And who will have the right against BS number 2 as Chao Days has a commanding lead over the 8 Chao right now? It's going to be number 7 who have control of BS number 2. Trying to catch up on the ground. Right now, number 1 has a dominating lead over the prize of Chao. He currently sits in 2nd place. As the next BS we made by number 2 as we approach the 1 minute mark. Right now, guess who's getting left behind in the competition? It's Wheeler Posey. She's getting straight all alone in last place behind the other Silver Chao. Well, she's going to need a couple more speed runs, and I mean good ones if he wants to get back in this one. And it's the first film that makes her 2nd speed run race. And right now, Chao Days is scoreless, but she still has a commanding lead over number 1 and Carlisa from Anson. And here comes Carlisa from Anson with the next command speeders, trying to catch up with number 1 who leads over 5 Silver Chao in 2nd place. Chao Days trying to maintain the lead over Carlisa and number 1. And number 6 will get the next command speeders. And right now, poor number 8 now drops down to last place. We are trying to catch up a little bit as they climb up the stone wall. And Carlisa from Anson not giving up on the fight with her 2nd speeders on this race. But it looks like Chao Days is going to have control on the win. I think she's going to have a lot of premium moves still ahead of Carlisa from Anson. Yep, Carlisa's not going to catch up to her in time. So, as number 6 takes her 2nd speeders, Cheryl's going to wrap up the winners list for week 6. And there you have it. Chao Days improves to 4-3 to close out week 6 action. And we have time for one more speeders before the show is over. And we made by Wheeler Posey. That makes her 1st speeders in the race. But it's Chao Days who comes on top. Yep. We'll be back to close our show after we hear one from this. Well, we're done for tonight. So until our next program, thank you for joining us for all the exciting action on this week's programs. Be sure to subscribe to the ChaoEmperor's YouTube channel to get notified of all his videos, and we'll see you next week for the next exciting installment. This is Spanish Shank signing off. Keep on smiling, look forward to a festive November ahead, and so long, everybody! The second portion of Chao Racing 2025 has been sponsored by Ulta Beauty. This is Paul Sycamore speaking. Join us again for more exciting action here on America's favorite virtual sports entertainment program, Chao Racing 2025. Chao Racing 2025 has been a CETV production.